All right, so I'm changing the oil in this Mini, and it's a pain in the butt anyway. One reason is it sits plumb to the ground, so I can't even get up and under it to change the oil. And I've never, changed the oil on this yet since I've got it. It's got a screw-on canister filter here, and I got up and under it. I pulled it up this lip where I could get to here, but I got up and under it, and I couldn't get by the time I got my chest under it, I couldn't get my arm to the back of the motor very well to get torque to let the engine oil out. So, I went and bought this Extractor that I am excited to try. And so I thought I'd let you guys see how it worked also in case you're interested. So I'm gonna get it unboxed. And basically you hook the air compressor to it, and then you can extract your oil from your engine and never have to remove the drain plug. And for something like this, it will make changing your oil super quick in comparison to trying to get up and under that thing, drain the oil, make a mess. And if this works well for, this car, then I'll use it for all my stuff and try it out. But let me get it unboxed and we'll see how it works. All right, so like I was saying, once I got this hooked up, so I want to show you, this comes with 3 of these different size hoses. And then you just plug this in to here. Once you get it sealed, and push this down into your dipstick down in the motor oil. And so once you get it down in there, you should have a good, in the very bottom of your motor, and it should just be able to extract directly through your dipstick. So one of the nice things about that is, on this you can see how much oil, so like let's say your motor held 3 or 4 liters or 5 liters, you can see exactly how much you've lost in between your oil changes. But it just makes this so simple if it works right. So we're gonna see if it works well. I'm gonna turn this on here and see if it'll extract the oil and make it a lot easier. So here we go. Look at that. Man, I wish I'd have bought one of them years ago. And then you can just watch here and see how much comes out in comparison to what it said it was supposed to take from the factory. Now this one is an air one, so I've got an air tank hooked to it. You could get one that was manual pump, and that way you could just do it by hand if you didn't have access to air, which would make it mobile. But I mean, that is just so great. My daughter's in there flickering all the lights and everything. But it's hard to get under these little cars. You can't hardly get under there. And half the time, by the time when you get it jacked up and everything, you spent so much time doing that this just takes all the guesswork out of it. And like I said, it's got all your different things that comes with it. This is about $140, but I think you can get it for around $100 if you join their club, which is about $29, and then you can get a few coupons and other things. I'm sure you can get this other places. I'll try to find one on Amazon and link it in the bio. But, I mean, this is great. If you got a local Harbor Freight, I would definitely recommend going out and picking one of these up. I mean, you can see it pulling all the motor oil out. That's neat, ain't it? Man, I wish I'd have had that a long time ago. That makes me super excited watching that. Like I said, you've got these 3 other tubes also. So you've got different sizes for different size dipsticks. But you literally just put this down in your dipstick and turn it on, and it'll drain all your oil out of your motor. You could do transmissions. You could do anything like that and take all the guesswork out of it. Make it a lot easier on yourself. All right, so this Mini Cooper holds 4.5 to 4.8 liters. I think it was 4.8 liters is what it said online. And so I can see here, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's almost to the 5. You know, you've got right here, from right here to this. So this in 5,000 miles hasn't lost hardly any oil in the motor. So this is an excellent deal. You could, like I said, you could do transmission fluid, all of that stuff with this, and I highly recommend it. And then when you're done also, it's easy to get all the fluid out. So you can unscrew this or put a littler neck on it, and then you can just turn this up and dump it into different bottles or wherever and dispose of it super easy.